Chapter 43. Cube Floating Islands. The portal slammed shut. Heavy thud. Gravity crushed their lungs. Stench of cordite and burning oil. The floor shuddered. Distant shock waves. Dry heat slapped their faces. The air tasted like poison. Ringing ears swallowed by the roar of explosions. A cramped stone room. Low ceiling. Ancient symbols under soot. Peter shook off the transition, strode to the massive door and shoved. The wood groaned and gave way. Beyond the frame, a wounded hall. A ghost of past glory. Columns sank into the gloom. Flickering torchlight. A circular altar. Blackened frescoes scarred the stone. The temple breathed destruction. At the far end, 3 figures in dark robes knelt. Statues. A side door shrieked. A new figure stepped in. Strict black robes. He moved like a blade. Thin lips clamped shut. Cold calculation. Orton's voice carried absolute exhaustion. "I expected you." Behind the stoic mask, a shadow of desperate hope. "Your arrival in these troubled times is a sign. Perhaps fate hasn't entirely abandoned us." "Are you the keeper?" Peter asked sharply. "Yes, I am Orton, keeper of whatever's left. I'll remain here, forever. We burned our last obsidian saving my brothers. We are doomed. I hope you brought supplies for a return trip, or you'll share our grave." Orton dragged a breath into his lungs, heavy, ragged. He closed his eyes, pulling strength from nowhere. Master craftsmen, engineers, aero cabins, cargo blimps. We were the nexus. A ragged exhale. Coal veins ran dry. Rebellion. Then the black smoke struck. Totalitarian control. The Union of Engineers offered a different path. Too late. Blimps became bombers. Factories turned into weapons forges. No winners. Orton pointed at the rubble. 4 months of slaughter. This isn't war anymore. It's just agony. City is ash. Trade routes are killing fields. Who goes next? Peter scowled, stripping the despair away, hunting for hard data. "The map. Show me what's left." Orton walked to a stone table, shoved a metal panel aside, hauled out a brass and steel rig, unfolded the wings. A mechanical sphere flared to life, an awakened astrolabe. Platforms drifted, brass bridges, scratched steel. Peter ran his palm over the freezing plates, cranked a brass lever. It can't just be an empty void. Peter's finger hovered over sparse red dots. "Maybe it was something once," Orton said, his voice flat. "Platforms drift, gravity anomalies, explosions. A stable sector yesterday could be a rubble field today, or an ambush." Orton's words cut like glass. Kaya froze, holding her breath. She looked at Mir. He slumped under the alien despair. "I need to know what occupied this space before," Peter said. Steel rang in his voice. "The Central Science Station." Orton pointed at the western quadrant. "If it hasn't been blown to hell, the path goes through a death zone. The second someone locks down the coal, everything else will be wiped out." Kaya stepped to the archway. The view outside gutted her. The horizon drowned in oily, black smoke. Air quivered with detonations. Tiny figures scurried below, fleeing fire, stench of burning metal. The war continued to burn this world down to the bone. Fresh explosions. Heavy blimps crawled through the smog. Platforms burned. Giant extractors screeched, tearing coal from dead earth. The cube convulsed. "How do we reach the station?" Peter asked. Orton gestured to the balcony. "2 ways. Old cargo lifts, highly unstable. Or ancient transit lines, ropes and shaky bridges. Slow, lethal. Aero cabins are military controlled." "A safe route?" Kaya asked. "No." Orton shook his head. Pity flashed in his eyes. "Safe paths burned weeks ago. Every route is a gamble. Lifts drop you into the void. Bridges collapse. Patrols sweep. Blimps shoot anything that moves." Peter leaned over the map. War erased cities. War erased memory. No time to wait. "We take the bridges," Peter said, slow and undetected. He met Kaya's eyes, then Mir's. Orton exhaled, a long sigh. Shadows danced on his face. Then go. I will show you where the bridges begin. Whether you make it, the light will decide.